Welcome into the Omni Center. We have boys hockey for you here tonight in our Game of the Week. Video of our high school Game of the Week streams live on the ESPN Lacrosse app, espnlacrosse.com, and on the ESPN Lacrosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength, happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. It's the Aquinas, Holmen, Luther, GET, Cochrane-Fountain City Co-op.
What?
Taking on the Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op here tonight. And our Game of the Week boys hockey, will get into it next right here on ESPN Lacrosse.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold in Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Put the strength of a leader in retirement planning to work for you. Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, will work with you to develop a financial plan and track progress toward your goals. A 2025 Forbes Best in State Wealth Management Team right here in the Cooley region. Visit their website at hansonprivatewealth.com. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee, may lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Whether you are looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. We are in Onalaska right now. We're at the Omni Center as we have boys hockey for you on the air tonight, as the Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op is taking on the Aquinas Holmen Co-op. That co-op also includes Luther, GET, and Cochrane-Fountain City. And we're back here at the Omni Center. Scotty, your second home.
It is. I mean, it's been a while since we've been here. A lot of memories here. Kind of sad that I'm only going to probably have 2 of these left, man. That's it. So, but I'm excited to be here tonight. I mean, we're standing on in a media area that was constructed, when Rick and I both worked here years ago in honor of his dad, which I think is still standing and still really cool to be doing this. I still remember when the old deer stand was over across the way, and him and I had to haul equipment all the way up there, and I thought I was going to die on multiple occasions, but we'll leave it at that because I don't want anybody to listen to say that it was unsafe, because not an unsafe area.
Okay.
Just want to throw it out there. Okay.
What do you think about tonight's game between the Hilltoppers and the Avalanche?
Well, always a good rivalry. It's early in the season, so it's really hard to tell based on records who's playing at what level at this point. However, the Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op is undefeated right now at 3-0. Their power play is outstanding. If you look at the numbers, 33% on the power play is excellent in high school hockey. So that's something we can watch tonight for Aquinas, Holmen, GET, Cochrane-Fountain City, all those schools that are together, a plethora of schools. They're 2-3-0. They're 1-0 in conference. Here's the difference, though, Aaron. Onalaska is averaging about 6 goals a game and only allowing 3, where the Avalanche are allowing 5. And the goals against average against their starting goaltender is really not all that great when you look at Liam Collins. It's about a 5.2 goals against average, and really that's something that Aquinas' defense need to help a little bit and give him some more coverage so he can read the puck a little bit better. I think that'll be one of the keys to the game here tonight. And with Onalaska, they've had a couple of years where maybe you could say it's not the program that we expect when you talk about Onalaska lacrosse and the lineage of the Hilltoppers and what they've done in the past, but this is a pretty good squad, and Liam Branson is the leading point scorer with 8 points a game, or 8 points on the season. Grayson Andel with 7. They're almost averaging about 2 points per game currently if you look at those two alone. Add in Jackson Egan, Carter Johnson, some other guys that they have there, and Parker Tripp playing great in goal, only a 1.9 goals against average and an 87% save percentage on the season. So Onalaska's got some really good things going forward. And, you transition from all these great coaches, from Tim Franzini to Tim Ebner and everybody else. And Drew Crosse is doing a great job as the head coach of the Hilltoppers currently at 3-0. They're playing great hockey. And then for the Avalanche, keep it going, right, because they've won a couple, conference titles. Last year, both these teams, not really a conference winner that I recall, from looking back. But, it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top tonight.
Check out the snowblowers over at Ace of Holmen. It is, I know it's a little warmer today. We were above freezing for the first time in a few days, but check out those snowblowers because we are certainly going to need them once again over at Ace of Holmen over on Holmen Drive.
I'll recommend the rock salt from Ace of Holmen because it really destroyed my ice in the driveway very quickly.
There you go.
So there you go.
When
Quality
it comes to
ice, yes.
We love when it gets destroyed.
That's
All right,
right,
we'll
buddy.
take a break. We'll get into more of this here. Boys Hockey Game of the Week on ESPN Lacrosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also, our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983. Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school athletics. If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance and help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. All right, Scotty, let's talk about the tenders tonight. Not the chicken tenders, the goaltenders. on the Onalaska lacrosse side.
That was very good,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Morris. You're welcome.
Parker Tripp, the goalie for the Hilltoppers. What do you see from him? He is a multi-year starter for these Hilltoppers, and just overall, what goes into playing the goalie position? It's not just, hey, stop the shots in front of you.
No, absolutely not. There's a lot of conditioning involved, a lot of movement. There's a lot of angles. People don't realize it's a very difficult position. You have to understand, positioning. You have to understand your angles. You have to understand what your defense is doing. You have to understand what the offense is trying to do around you, because believe it or not, there's plays in hockey. It's not just pass it to the backboard and try to find somebody open and shoot. There's actually cuts, flashes, a lot of people going to the blue line, setting up shots from the perimeter, screens in front that they have to deal with. So there's a lot of obstruction that can be with a goaltender that they have to avoid. And honestly, he's had a great start to the season. We just talked about it. He's undefeated on the year. His goals against average is under 2. He's got an 88% save percentage. So he's had a really, really good start to the season. And Anna's only allowing 3 goals a game, which, you'd like it to be a little bit lower, I think, even early in the season, but still formidable, especially if you're scoring double that at 6. So for him, he's got the offensive support to kind of lean back and zone in a little bit more. Honestly, when goaltenders have the ability to kind of visualize and kind of lean back and watch a little bit more, not be panicked about making a save, it's pretty fluid. And, for the most part, from what I've seen and what I've, know of the player, he's a pretty solid guy, especially when he has the opportunities to really kind of zone in and make plays.
On the other side, for Aquinas Holmen, Liam Collins, a sophomore goaltender in there.
Yep.
And you see those goals against in that save percentage, maybe not the numbers that you would prefer as a teammate or a coach or even the player himself, but it's more than just on him, right? The defense has definitely got to be a part of that. It's not just the goalie.
Absolutely. And those defensemen have to be the buffer, right? They have to be the people in front that really protect him. Here's the other thing. You look at Aquinas, Holmen, gale-ettrick-trempealeau, whatever the big old co-op is. They've had a pretty decent, a tough schedule, I think, early in the season. So that 2-3-0 record, they played some teams that are pretty good. So we'll have to see if, maybe the level is a little bit tapered here or more even when it comes to these two teams, because I don't think the Hilltoppers have had as tough of a start schedule-wise as the Avalanche have. So you'll have to look at it from that perspective. And the thing that's going on that I think is impressive, though, for the Avalanche is their penalty kill 70%. That's pretty good, okay? Where you look at the Hilltoppers at 63. So there's some opportunities there on the Hilltopper side where Aquinas Holmen, they've been at a disadvantage at a decent amount, and they've done a pretty good job overall. So we just kind of touched on one of the keys of the game is stay out of the box and let this guy kind of flow, because honestly, Liam Collins is a good athlete, and he's got decent size, good mobility for being back in the net, and he's going to face some shots. I really do think Anna's got some playmakers, especially in that front line, that are going to do some disruption. So the Avalanche are going to have to counter with playing a really good, solid defensive game and protect him as much as they can.
Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your winter project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. Take a break. More to come in our pregame coverage. Our game of the week, Onalaska Lacrosse, Aquinas Holmen boys hockey on ESPN Lacrosse.
At Ultra, we believe start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
When you're talking steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS-250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat. Steaks, burgers, chicken, pork chops, and their fresh salad bar, largest in La Crosse, North Country Steak Buffet. All right, Scotty, we talked about these two teams. One of them undefeated, one of them 2-3 so far. Maybe the edge on paper to one of these teams over the other, but this is also a rivalry game and a conference game, and these two teams will play each other. They've played each other 3 times per year in the past. Added another conference team in there, maybe help split up some of those contests where you keep playing each other over and over, but they played each other a lot. They know each other very well, and usually in these rivalry games, you kind of just ignore all the numbers and such.
Well, you do to an extent, and I think for the Avalanche, it's a really important game because of the fact, you look at the seedings down the stretch, right, and they're 2-3-0, and I think this is a bigger game for them to kind of get a statement win and get back on track a little bit. But for when you look at Onalaska and La Crosse, I mean, they're undefeated. They're playing well. You want to keep that going and keep it alive against a team that honestly has had their number a little bit the last couple of years. So how do you reverse that trend? And, the lineage that the Hilltoppers have through the years is something to look at, and when you're the Avalanche, you're like, well, what about us? We've been pretty good too, but the Hilltoppers just have that lineage that you expect them to be one of those teams in this area that's always great at hockey, and to be honest, it hasn't been the case over the last few years. The Avalanche have really been the statement team, when you look back at the last 3-4 seasons. So for Onalaska La Crosse, I think for them, this is kind of a game to kind of shout out to the area that we are back, our program is back, and we're looking to maybe extend and have some winning success down the road, because honestly, this is a good roster that they have, and I also think the Avalanche have a really decent roster as well. So I think we're in for a pretty good one here tonight, and like you said, you can throw the records out the window. I think we're going to see a physical game. There's going to be a really heavy emphasis on winning the neutral zone possessions. I think whoever does that and comes out and has some clean opportunities at the goaltender will probably be the one that outcomes on this, and also penalties. You got to look at that as well. And what team is smarter than the other, right? I mean, that's any game for hockey, but even at any level. But honestly, I mean, the less time you're in the box, the more likely you're going to win.
Well, I think the neutral
right,
zone,
Nostradamus?
Yeah. The neutral zone, which you brought up, just an observation doing all these high school hockey games, is that usually the neutral zone is pretty sloppy.
It is.
Overall, there's, when the puck is in the neutral zone, there's not a lot of real clear possession. And it's kind of just knocking it around. And if a team can control the neutral zone, usually that's a huge key, because usually it's pretty sloppy.
It is, and honestly, I think that was a big emphasis when Tim Ebner coached for the Hilltoppers, is winning the neutral zone and getting some quality startup for the offense to go ahead and get that chemistry and synergy going as the game went on. And you could tell when they were off a little bit, it's because in the neutral zone they weren't as crisp, they weren't getting it out, they weren't starting the offense, they weren't getting settled. So to your point, I mean, that really makes a big difference in how possession time and what you can do to affect the goaltender on the other side, by setting up screens, moving guys around, having a lot of different things at your disposal to confuse the defense and to open up some clear shooting opportunities. So we will have to see which team does that better tonight, because that is going to be a very big emphasis, I think, for both these teams.
Bubbler, an antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. We'll take a break. More to come. Boys hockey game of the week, Onalaska La Crosse and Aquinas Holmen right here on ESPN La Crosse.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Put the strength of a leader in retirement planning to work for you. Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, will work with you to develop a financial plan and track progress toward your goals. A 2025 Forbes Best in State Wealth Management Team right here in the Cooley region. Visit their website at hansonprivatewealth.com. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee may lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Union State Bank, proudly supporting local athletes who make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Well, let's take a look at our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holmen. Talking about the Onalaska lacrosse head coach, Drew Crosse, in his first year as the head coach. How much might that play into things this year, right? Because they are so familiar, these teams. Generally, they do the same things, but this coach who's a newbie, maybe he brings something a little different that maybe throws off Aquinas Holmen a little bit. Is that potential, or do you think there's maybe too much familiarity or too much standardization across hockey?
I don't know about that. I mean, I think, sometimes new philosophies bring a new emphasis on what you want to do correctly, right? There's a lot of lineage that goes in to being an Onalaska lacrosse head coach. I mean, there's been some great coaches that have come through here. So when you look at Coach Crosse and coming in, with, thinking about Tim Ebner and Tim Franzini and, Dean Lonsborough, guys that have been here and have done a great job for this program and carrying that flag, right? That's what he wants to do. But sometimes you have to adapt to the time, right? And I do feel that maybe a different set of eyes and a different, perspective on how to play the game is good, for a lot of people. I think in business, that's good for a lot of people. I think in life, that's good for people. So different is good sometimes. See, sometimes change is good. Sometimes, getting something that you've never done before and have become successful after repetition is good, right? So there's a lot of things there I think that are positive. And right now I think the Hilltoppers are responding to that, because I'm going to be very, very honest. It hasn't been what you expect, from this team. I mean, this has been a standard bearer for years in this area. This is a team that's expected to make the playoffs and make a run and maybe go and make it to Madison, and play in the state final. So there's a lot of pressure, I think, being that coach, but I think he's handled it well, and I think the team's responding to his philosophy. Obviously, they're 3-0. Their power play is outstanding. So that's what I'm intrigued to watch. What's their power play doing, right? I mean, 33% is a really, really good conversion rate at any level of hockey. And at the high school level, that's impressive because you're teaching kids how to do this, right? You're teaching them how to be successful in the power play, how to pass, how to look for open reads, when to dish it out to the point, let them set it up, right? So there's a lot of things you have to take with that, and you also have to grow as a team and get better as every opportunity aligns itself. And that power play right now is what I'm really interested in seeing at 33%. That's impressive, Aaron. Very impressive.
For the Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show, home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holmen. We'll take another break. More pregame coverage coming up. It's the game of the week, boys hockey, Onalaska Lacrosse, Aquinas, Holmen on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Cooley region has you set. And Bobcat of the Cooley region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Cooley region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecooleyregion.com.
Bobcat of the Cooley region.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, a local family-owned company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. They provide free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. Scotty, keys to the game tonight between the Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op and the Aquinas Holmen Co-op.
Well, obviously penalties will be critical. It is in any game. The goaltenders, how are they going to perform here tonight? I expect both these guys to get a decent amount of shots thrown at them because I think offensively both these teams are pretty solid. And neutral zone play. We talked about it a little bit. I mean, who's going to have cleaner opportunities to set up offensive, opportunities on each end of the ice? So really, I think those are the three big things here tonight that we can look at.
In terms of the penalties, in one of these games where these teams know each other so well, on the ice and off the ice, is there an expectation that there will be a little more of the players sitting over there in that bin?
Yeah, maybe.
In the sin bin, as they call it?
I think that it's always a little bit more of a emphasis when you're playing a rival, right? Because you want to win the game. So you're going to get a little bit more, I guess, ruthless aggression, to quote the famous Vincent Kennedy McMahon, on the ice with both of these teams. But we'll see. I really think that you are correct in that aspect of both these teams are going to be ready to go.
Is there ever a good penalty, or can there be a good penalty in terms of?
I think so. I think I'm
forcing your hand a little bit.
I think on breakaways, especially if there's an open opportunity at the goaltender and you have to if you have to cause a penalty in order to have a higher.
What about in terms of setting a tone?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I think more, behind the board play to really set that dominance, I guess, for what you want to do defensively and send a message. Sometimes it is. Got to be careful on how it is created, though.
Oh, yeah. Nothing. We're not talking anything over the top.
Correct.
Here,
I know
sure.
that.
Yep. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill is the place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem. They have made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. We're about ready for drop of the puck here tonight from the Omni Center. Boys Hockey Game of the Week. It's Aquinas Holmen and Onalaska Lacrosse on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold in Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN Lacrosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and on the ESPN Lacrosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our game of the week live video stream. Starting lineups for the Aquinas Holmen Avalanche. Number 7, a senior, Jack Barth. Number 10, a freshman, Jack Eckelberg. Number 24, a senior, Aiden Dirks. Number 27, a junior, Jack Franzini. Number 28, a senior, Sawyer Gens, and a goalie, sophomore, Liam Collins. For Aquinas Holmen, it's number 1, Parker Tripp. Number 3, Liam Branson. Number 6, Paul Soderberg. Number 9, Grayson Andell. Number 21, Carter Johnson. 22, Noah Witzik. We are underway here tonight in our game of the week. Onalaska Lacrosse has it back behind the net. Quick shot right down the middle. Good save there by Collins, and he'll knock it away. Right off the bat, a couple of chances, and Collins able to turn them. Puck tied up on the net, on the boards over towards the right side, and a turnover in the attacking zone. Here comes Aquinas Holmen up the right side. Avalanche skip ahead, pass looking for Sawyer Gens. A little too far. Gens now in the corner, pushed down to the ice. Hilltoppers will get it out, and now they're on the attack. Here comes Andell up the right side. He's going to try a shot, pad save by Collins. Avalanche will get into the neutral zone. Line change for the Avalanche. A little bit of a change for the Hilltoppers here as they try to recollect. Puck into the neutral zone taken by the Avalanche. Right at the red stripe. Dumped in the attacking zone. On a Lacrosse, one's back there. Jackson Egan looking to clear. He'll get it up to Rylan Tomaszek. Taken away by the Avalanche. They'll send it right back in. And icing is called.
Yeah, both these teams feeling each other out. Onalaska had a great opportunity on the doorstep, and young Liam Collins up for the task. Good angle on that one-timer right out in front. I can see Onalaska Lacrosse likes to play the dump and chase game from behind the net a little bit.
Here's Egan at the top.
Nice.
The shot, dribbles in, and will throw it off the netting.
That quietly was a really good shot fake by Egan, and you like how he used his hands to really delay to kind of get someone to commit so he could move around and take a good quality shot at the goaltender. Jackson Egan quietly one of the stable leaders on that blue line.
Avalanche win the face-off, and they'll look to go on the attack.
Turnover.
Mishandled. Turn it over in the Onalaska attacking zone. Puck loose out in front. Shot hits the side of the net. Here come the Avalanche. Moving up the right side. Here's Weston Meyer into the neutral zone. Had it poked away. Puck still loose in that neutral zone. Here comes Onalaska Lacrosse trying to push forward. Here comes Hudson Smith moving in. Good defense that time by Jack Franzini. Puck out in front. Collins being tested. No real shot attempted by the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers looking. One-timing shot off to the right side that time by Egan. Selected back behind the net by the Hilltoppers. Centering pass, looking for a shot. Triple team, though. That time was Alex Salmon. Couldn't get a shot off. Here's a shot from near the blue line. Saved by Collins. Puck out in front. It was an open net. Hilltoppers couldn't get a stick on it. They'll send one in. Collins blocks it away again. Effect up top. Knocked away. Puck loose. And it's going to be offsides if Hilltoppers touched it. They didn't. Here come the Avalanche. Moving up the left side. Here's Aiden Dirks, the senior.
Nice check.
Good check by Egan. Egan, a big body. Here's a shot up near the blue line, blocked by the body of Egan that time. He's been all over the place early on. Here's a shot from the blue line. Saved that time by Tripp. First save of the night for him. Here come the Hilltoppers moving forward. Good attacking pass. Unable to be handled by Zach Marceau, though. And the Avalanche get it back. Line changes both ways. Puck tied up along the near side boards. Now battled for in the neutral zone. Avalanche had it, then lost it, then got it back again. Here's a shot from the left wing. It's handled nicely off the stick of Cole Van Lin, and it'll be a face-off.
Yeah, just a real nice glove save here by Tripp. Look at this shot. Blister wrister right at the top corner. Nice save by Tripp, good angle. Wow, this song was cool when I was like 9.
Either you're old or this song is young.
No, I'm old. Oh,
here's
that's
the
a big turnover.
Hilltoppers, a chance moving forward. Grayson Andell gliding around the net, looking, wrap around, he scores! Grayson Andell goes coast to coast, and a wraparound shot is good, and the Hilltoppers take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a great wraparound shot by Andell, and he kind of waited for the timing to come around. A big turnover in the neutral zone. Comes around the back of the net, puts it in the bottom shelf, and Liam Collins couldn't hear that shot if it went through a hydroglycerin plant.
1-0 Onalaska lacrosse early on. We got 13:24 to go, first period. And the Avalanche will win the faceoff. Moving forward, deflected pass right to Van Lin. He's moving in, trying to make a move. Great defense that time with a stick by Fecht. Now here comes Egan up along the left side, gets it up forward in the neutral zone, sent through. Little miscommunication that time. They'll give the assist to Branson on the goal by Andell. And now another chance and a score. What a great pass inside. And a finish for the Hilltoppers. 2 scores, quick, back to back. And they have a 2-0 lead.
I want to say that was Logan Souter, and I think
he
deflected it off the back of Collins. So go ahead and look at the replay here on the shot, as it was kind of a tricky angle here. And here's Souter. He kind of gets the pass from the corner, takes it, and yeah, he deflects that right off the back of the goaltender and puts that in on the carom.
That's a great setup by the Hilltoppers and all the momentum their way. Goals coming within 30 seconds of each other. Avalanche
start.
need to slow some things down. Maybe they need to stop the Onalaska lacrosse avalanche that's going on offense here. Avalanche will send it in the attacking zone. There's a chance and a mishandle that time by the Avalanche.
Almost a nice poke, and could have been a breakaway too for the Hilltoppers.
Soderberg knocking around back behind the net, now trying to move forward. He gets decked down to the ice. Big hit that time by Sawyer Gens. Here come the Hilltoppers forward. Off the stick that time of Marceau. Couldn't quite handle the icing.
Yeah, really good start, obviously, for the Hilltoppers. And we talked about that neutral ice play, and they've done a really good job of getting some turnovers and starting breaks and having some odd man rushes on the back end and taking opportunities out of the corner. I mean, that shot by Souter was just, I'm just going to throw it at the net and see what happens, and it went into the back. Great start here for the Hilltoppers.
Face off in the Avalanche zone. They'll win it initially. Trying to dump it back behind the net. It's taken away by the Hilltoppers. Carter Johnson moving it forward. Hilltoppers get it out, sent right back in. But only Egan is back there behind the net for the Hilltoppers. He'll send it through into the neutral zone, looking for Andell. He sends it forward off the boards to himself, moving in, trying to shot, backhanded pass, shot and score! Grayson Andell drops it back behind him to Liam Branson, and the Hilltoppers have 3 goals in a 2-minute span.
That outlet pass was tremendous, and a great job here by Andell to take it, center it, finish. What a finish right there by Liam Branson. He's got a mouth guard, a chin strap, and now he's got a puck.
That's a nifty little pass from Andell, kind of a no-look behind the back, if there's ever such a thing in hockey. More of a basketball term, but that was no-look behind the back.
Yeah, but it was just good. It was a good awareness of where his forwards were going to be. It was a great pass.
And there's been domination by the Hilltoppers here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, really, the Avalanche are stuck in neutral right now, and the Hilltoppers are right in third gear. And the speed on the ice is, there's a big difference right now. Onalaska is just being a little bit more aggressive and really taking some good angles at the puck off the boards, too. They're doing a good job of setting up outlets.
We are not even 6 minutes in, and the Hilltoppers lead 3-0. Now, they've scored a lot of goals already this year in their 3 games. They have a 10-goal game. Showing a little potent offense here.
Yes.
Here come the Hilltoppers again, moving up the left side. Bodies sprawled all over the ice down in that left corner. Eventually, the Avalanche come away with it. Trying to pass off the boards, miscommunication, not looking that time. Was the Avalanche, Jack Barth, big hit over on the far side. All the momentum on the Hilltopper side right now. Puck sent through. It's taken by Barth. Deep in the left corner, centering pass, maybe a chance here. A shot high and wide that time from Aiden Dirks. Barth gets it back, centers it, looking for Jackson Riley. He gets hit, loses control of the puck. Now moving in is Dirks. Dirks wrapping around, back behind him. Deflected. And now the Hilltoppers have it and will saucer it into the neutral zone. Now moving forward with some speed. Here comes Tomaszek. He has it back behind the net. Losing control initially. He'll get it back in the corner. He'll leave it behind him. And here come the Avalanche now, trying to move forward, trying to get something going. Here's a chance here. Trevor Ehret coming up the left side. He'll try a shot wide left that time and shimming along the boards up towards the blue line. Shot taken by Weston Meyer, more of a long shot. Deflected away by Tripp, centering pass, deflected off some sticks into some netting, and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, and again, hockey's a physical sport, right? Look at this hit coming up here by Hudson Smith. I mean, that was just a straight-out clock cleaning. I mean, that's called a truck stop and making sure that the heat laps are on with that one. Because you want your food to be warm. You
Of course,
want it to be
yes,
cold.
of course.
I'm just saying.
9:45 to go, first period, 3-0, Onalaska lacrosse, game of the week, boys hockey. Aquinas Holmen has to get something going here. Don't want it to get too far away from them, a point where they can't make a comeback. They're still in that zone of possibility, but you're in a danger zone. Onalaska lacrosse moving forward, puck behind the net. Picked up by the Avalanche, trying to move forward, trying to get out of their defense zone. And they will get in the neutral zone, but intercepted right away by Egan. He moves forward. He's slowly moving forward. He's going to do a whip around pass. It was off the stick of his intended target, Branson. But the Avalanche come away with it. They're moving forward. Another penalty I think is going to get called on the Avalanche. So a chance here for the Hilltoppers. A little freebie here. They can get something going. Avalanche trying to push. Hilltoppers trying to get something going forward, and the Avalanche will get a stick on it and a first penalty of the night.
It's going to be a hook. And it looks like it's going to be James Siegert going to the box for the Avs.
The Aquinas sophomore will head to the bin for 2 minutes with 8:51 to go, third period, and a chance for the Hilltoppers to really add on.
Yeah, and the way they've been playing so far, this is a really tough predicament for the Avalanche to be in. They got to stop this penalty because Honor right now is just cranking on all cylinders, and you can see the confidence on the ice with how they're moving the puck, and really just what they've been doing in the neutral zone has been impressive. Their passing has been outstanding in this first period, I should say. I'm so used to the basketball games, you know.
First hockey game of the year. You're allowed a half period mistake. Centering pass. Now here's a shot and a rip that time by Carter Johnson, but too high.
Is that true? I'm supposed to be the grizzled hockey veteran of the broadcast crew.
Yeah, but you know, when you get in a groove, it's sometimes hard to break some habits. Here's a shot saved by Collins, and now whipped away by the Avalanche.
There's a good opportunity there. Carter Johnson almost got a deflect back off the rebound.
Egan going to hang out behind the net. Get their offense set here in the power play with 1:20 to go on that power play. Dow moving forward, slowing up, now back near the blue line. Send it over right side. Branson, he's going to try a shot. Too wide left that time. It's picked up along the left side by Whitsick. Whitsick moving in deep into the corner. He's taken down. And the Hilltoppers keep possession. Branson over to the far side. Johnson trying to set a pass over to the right side. A nice save off the stick of Salmon that time.
Yeah, good passing, though. Just kind of wrapping it around, wait for that open shooter. Love this cross crease pass right there. Almost knocked it in, like you said. Salmon had a really good opportunity. It was a great save by Collins. Good angle.
That's the mobility and agility we're talking about pregame, right? Moving
Yes.
from one side of the net to the other.
That was
a little cross crease. Hilltoppers still on the move. Avalanche are able to clear. Puck loose out in front. And getting back there, Witzik fought off the attack of Micah Vale. Hilltoppers a little sloppy here as they're trying to get another chance or three with 32 seconds to go.
Yeah, they had some opportunities. They almost held it into the blue line, but a good defensive play by the Avs to get it out to neutral ice and get them out of their zone, because honestly, the Hilltoppers have spent a lot of time in the offensive zone in this period.
7:22 to go in our first period. 3-0 Onalaska Lacrosse. And 30 seconds left on a power play.
Should have tried to grow a beard for this game.
Tomaszek speeding forward. Good hit.
Nice hit
by Cole Van Lin. Good hit by Micah Vale. Here's a chance for the Hilltoppers. It's along the goal over to the left side against the boards. Zach Marceau,
nice
centering
pass.
passenger chance. Great save with the pad by Collins. It was essentially a one-on-one in some crowded space. Great save, and that's the end of the power play. So the Avalanche get a win in the power play. 6:40 to go. 3-0 on Lacrosse.
Yeah, great save by Collins, but the defense did a great job of distracting the shooter that time and letting Collins get over to make that save with the left pad.
Avalanche trying to use some space. Here's come Jack Barth up the right side. He'll rip a shot high and wide. Barth has it back behind the goal. Centering pass. There's a chance it's deflected. And the Hilltoppers will clear into the neutral zone. Taken back by the Avalanche, though. And they'll send it right back in. Egan has it behind the net. He'll flip forward. Knocked down by Johnson. Now up forward. Here come the Hilltoppers. Andel with a little slap pass over to Branson. Can't quite control. Puck loose in the attacking zone for the Hilltoppers. Aquinas Holmen comes away with it. Moving forward, Jax Hendrickson had it and lost it. Taken away that time by Soderberg. Gets her over to Andel up the middle of the ice. Looking back to Soderberg. Can't quite connect on the pass. Aquinas Holmen moving forward again. They're attacking into the neutral zone. They have the numbers. Moving forward, Seeger. He'll try a shot. Just missed wide left. Picked up by Barth on the left side. Sends it back down into the corner. Seeger looking, nice move, moving forward, still moving. He'll try a shot and just wide of the right corner of the net. Avalanche keep possession. They'll send it back around the boards behind the net. 5:20 to go, first period, 3-0 on Lacrosse. Aquinas Holmen looking to get something going here. They have it in the attacking zone. Here's Gens, picks it up. He'll try sending one in without the numbers. It's deflected off the body that time with Soderberg. He collects, and the Hilltoppers will send it through, and icing.
Yeah, I think Parker Tripp just got a glove on that one shot up at the top right corner. It looked like it grazed the top of the glove from my vantage point here. But, you know, honestly, the Avs haven't had a lot of time in the Hilltopper zone. They've spent a lot of time on their end. And that time it's just some sustained offense. A little good to see if they can keep that momentum going.
Avalanche win the face-off. Keep it here in their zone initially. Puck still really loose. Now possession here for the Hilltoppers, and they will squeeze it out into the neutral zone. Going after it, Hudson Smith. He's battling over along the boards that time with Eckelberg. It's won by the Avalanche, and they move forward up along the left side. Here comes Aiden Dirks. They'll try sending one through, deflected off the skate of Fecht that time. Now Fecht will knock it forward, trying to get it up to Smith. Smith clears over to the right side. Here comes Ryland Tomaszek up the right side. He's speeding forward into the corner, centering pass. No one there for the Hilltoppers. Went past about 3 or 4 sticks that time. And they'll have to reset into the neutral zone. 4:15 to go, first period. Up along the right side, Witzik, and he is taken down, and a whistle. As we'll have a face-off as Collins made the glove save.
Yeah, trying a hard angle shot right there. See if they could catch Collins sleeping, but He was right against that post, ready to go.
Face-off tied up, still tied, and the Avalanche will be unable to clear it. And now they will clear it after a little deflection back and forth. Moving forward, up along the right side, Trevor Arrett. Arrett is blasted into the boards by Egan. And Arrett is down. He is banged up, and they're going to go check on him. That was a big hit.
Yeah, that's a monster hit by Egan, and he's such a physical player. You can see it already, and that it was clean too. Nothing wrong with it. It was just in the heat of the moment.
Well, he's such a physical player. He's a big target out there.
Yeah.
Is Egan, but also he's a football player.
He's
got
got
a tight end and a defensive end. And he knows how to hit.
Look at the feet. He's got great feet out there. He's moving very well.
When you're playing tight end and defensive end, you're going to be able to hit a little bit. We'll take a break as they tend to air it down on the ice over along the right side. 3:55 to go first period. 3-0 on a lacrosse right here on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
When you're talking Steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS-250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select Steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
All right, they tended to air it. He is off the ice here, over on the bench. Back underway. Onalaska Lacrosse has it in their defensive zone, knocked away by the Avalanche, but picked up by Egan. He moves forward, center ice, looking towards the left side, trying to spin forward. Backhanded pass again, no look, no one there. Picked up by Branson, though, in the corner for the Hilltoppers. Will send a centering pass. Nice stick getting in there that time for the Avalanche. Meyer with a little stick jab. Corbin Meyer, junior from Holmen. Puck tied up back behind the Avalanche net. It's eventually come away with by Egan. He'll get it back towards the top of the attacking zone. Johnson will send it back through. Stuck it now again in that right corner. Avalanche trying to clear. They cannot. It's kept in this time by Jackson Trenner. And we'll have a face-off as Collins with another simple save.
Yeah, that one deflected. But again, the Hilltoppers maintaining possession down here on the Avalanche end of the ice. And, Jackson Egan has had a pretty good first period. He's really been a tone setter. But the one thing that is impressive about him is his ability to attack as a defenseman and crash the puck. He knows when to go in, move from his area, and set other people up. He's been very good at that so far in this first period.
Face-off won by the Avalanche. Looking to clear, and they cannot. They'll send the puck over the boards and into the fans.
Yeah, I think that hits
right
a little
into
bit.
A student section?
Yeah, a little bit. I think that hits a little bit harder than Lucky Charms do, if anybody remembers those days.
Well, 2:56 to go first period. Another face-off, tied up. Avalanche will come away with it. Again, trying to clear. And they're finally able to do so with some space over on the right side. James Seeger slows it up now. Trying a shot. It's easy save for Tripp.
Yeah, I get it.
Avalanche still have it. They'll try another one. Deflected and sticks moving around. It's way wide right after a couple deflections. Big hit into the boards. Puck being fought for over on that far side. It's taken by the Avalanche into the neutral zone. They'll try to bring it back in. Franzini centering, and shot might have been deflected up into the net. Another face-off coming here with 2:25 to go first period.
Yeah, Tripp taking a trip out of the net a little bit there. I was a little concerned that he kind of left the moorings and left it wide open because honestly, there was a huge net for the Avalanche to shoot at, and luckily for honest defense, they converted. I often wonder if maybe there's still a marshmallow floating around in this place somewhere. It's probably like destroy your whole smile if you like try to bite into it. Do we have a dental sponsor? We should probably get one.
Up along the blue line, sent in by the Avalanche, deflected off the body that time of Alex Salmon. Avalanche trying to reset themselves here. They trail 3-0. Onalaska had a 3-goal stretch in 2 minutes, including 2 within 30 seconds of each other. Holmen will get it out of their defensive zone. Under 2 to go now. Here comes Onalaska up the right side with some space. Zach Marceau looking. Nice. He'll try a shot, saved by Collins, and Collins had it scooped off of his pads and right into his glove. A little trick shot.
Yeah, that was a nice little kind of caressed it back into the blade and tried to get a good quality shot. Tipped a little bit there. Marceau, though, a good opportunity at Collins, and Collins has been kind of laying low here for a little while. The Avalanche defense is starting to play a lot better around him.
And the Avalanche win it, although they got to get out of their zone here. Good pressure put on by the Hilltoppers. Trying to fight around it, Egan. Another Andel over there. Now here's Branson. Liam Branson tries to dump it back in, but it's taken away by the Avalanches. Micah Vale, a junior from GET, the lone GET member on this Aquinas Holmen co-op. Here's a deflection by Branson, but missed it off to the right side. Puck again tied up behind the net. 60 seconds to go, first period. 3-0 Onalaska. They blitzed him early. Here's a race for the puck over down on the Avalanche side. Trying to center in pass, and it's deflected, and just enough by Tripp to get it past the net. And a great chance for the Avalanche. It's Cole Van Lin, but he couldn't complete. Van Lin has it. Now he goes down. Puck along the near side boards. Avalanche trying to get a shot in here, goal in here in the final 30 of the period. Have just 4 shots on goal so far. 13 for Onalaska. I'll try to get another one in here. It's Carter Johnson scooping up the right side. He'll try a shot, saved by Branson. Johnson got it back behind the net. Trying to get it outside. Avalanche trying to clear. 15 seconds to go, first period. Hilltoppers passing around up top. Now here's Egan with a shot. Deflected off the stick that time of Franzini. Franzini has it. Looking. Trying to clear. Can't quite do it. 1 second to go, and that is the end of our period. It was a blitz by the Onalaska Hilltoppers in the first period. In a 2-minute stretch, they scored 3 goals, and they lead 3-0. 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem, specializing in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. For residential and commercial jobs, check out all their services at 3in1construction.net. With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union, giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. First period is complete. We'll talk about it next on ESPN Lacrosse.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, Lacrosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're talking steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS-250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Rish Heating and Air Conditioning wants to know if your furnace will make it through another heating season. Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Through one period of play, Onalaska Lacrosse leads Aquinas Holmen 3-0. Seems like a big margin, but honestly, Scotty, it was really just a 2-minute stretch that's really the difference in this game.
Yeah, it was just a blitz right off the onset by the Hilltoppers, and offensively they just kind of, really shocked the Avalanche with their ability to strike quickly, and it was just kind of one after the other, and then the Avalanche settled in a little bit, but, at this point, a 3-0 deficit going into the second period, that's quite large. So the Avs really have to win this upcoming period to get back into this game and shut down this Hilltopper offense, which looked really, really I just want to say it. They were just on point. I mean, they really did a good job of, pressuring the goaltender, doing a great job of keeping him unsettled. And I love their balance between the blue line and the forwards. I was really impressed with their passing. I was impressed with their communication. The Hilltoppers definitely looked like they were ready to go in this one. And for the Avs, they're kind of settling in a little bit. So, for them, if they get an early one here in the second period, they might make this a game still. So I wouldn't count them out quite yet. You talked about the rivalry, and it doesn't take much. And, somebody that knows about that rivalry, one of the assistant coaches, Jerry Rank, and I see him over on the bench, but he was quite the defenseman for the Hilltoppers back a long, long time ago, the Bear. I mean, that's what they called him, because when he hit you, you felt it. And he's one of those guys that'll get his Avalanche team ready to go in the second half. He's just got that motivation, and he understands what this rivalry means.
Your perfect landing spot after the game or anytime is Crossroads Bar and Grill.
Yes.
Delicious burgers, sandwiches, ice cream parlor, and a new arcade that has the Scotty stamp of approval. Crossroads Bar and Grill in Onalaska.
Yeah, well, but my better half, because she is, my wife and I went over there after a Saturday night, and we had a blast, honestly. And it's the only time I'll probably ever drive a Corvette C6 in my life is imagining that I actually have one in my possession. So.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll give you the goal update. 3-0 Onalaska leads Aquinas Holmen. Game of the week on ESPN Lacrosse.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from the Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kendhammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kendhammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hansen & Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Cooley region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Ken Hammer, A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations, a proud sponsor of high school hockey. Let's take a look at the goal scorers and their assisters in the first period. Onalaska Lacrosse had all three of the goals. They came within a 1 minute and 43-second stretch of time. It started with a goal by Grayson Andell. He scored, assisted by Liam Branson. That came at the 3:36 mark in our first period. Just 30 seconds later, at the 4 minute and 6 second mark, it was a goal by Logan Souter. He was assisted by Hudson Smith. And then a minute and 13 seconds later, at the 5 minute, 19 second mark, it was a goal by Liam Branson. He was assisted by Grayson Andell. So they hooked each other up in the first period. Onalaska Lacrosse leads 3-0. Scotty, what does Aquinas Holmen have to do to make sure that they can make the third period matter?
Well, they need to score early. I think they need to go out and get a statement goal right off the bat or early in the second period to get back into this game, because right now I think, their confidence is a little shaken because, honestly, the Hilltoppers controlled that first period, and it wasn't even a question. So they have to come out and make a statement immediately. And, defensively, too, the Hilltoppers have done a great job. I mean, Tripp has not faced a lot of shots at all in this game, only 4. And, the Avalanche have to get some more sustained pressure on him, which is probably something that they're discussing right now in the locker room to come back out and kind of make him uncomfortable.
With the confidence, then can't Aquinas Holmen say, all right, let's take this 1 minute and 43 second span. Let's add in the the penalty into that. But they killed the power play.
They did.
And outside of 1 minute and 43 seconds with 3 goals, and I get the shots on goal are 14-4, but a lot of those shots on goal came in that 5-minute stretch or 4-minute stretch of the goal scoring in the power play. Outside of that, they played pretty even.
Yeah, they did. I just feel like, you saw some glimmers.
They just gave up 3 goals.
But the other thing is, offensively, they're not sustaining any pressure. Like, they get into the zone, and it's really kind of 2 passes and out. They had a couple opportunities that were high quality. I mean, Tripp almost let one go on that deflect right out in front where he left the net wide open, and they just couldn't convert the Avalanche. But, honestly, it's been controlled by the Hilltoppers. They really dominated that first period.
Cooley Golf Ball, your family fun place. Located at 100 Green Cooley Road in Onalaska. Stop in, visit their 8-lane bowling center. Proud sponsor of high school hockey, Cooley Golf Bowl. Take a break. Second period is next. Onalaska leads 3-0 over Aquinas Holmen. The game of the week on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Cooley region has you set. And Bobcat of the Cooley region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Cooley region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecooleyregion.com.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Is it time for retirement planning? Talk with Casey Virgin and the folks at Hansen & Associates. They're a private wealth advisory practice in La Crosse. Get the personal financial advice you need at Hansen & Associates. In the Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Well, Scotty, we saw a pretty wild game, if I remember correctly, last year here. I think it was between these two sides. A nice comeback. It's not out of the realm of possibility right now for Aquinas Holmen, but
wasn't there like 11 goals in that game?
Yeah, I think so.
I ran out of goal calls, which you were really upset about.
But I guess the point continuing is that they got to get something going here before they run too low on time. Here's a shot by Egan. Nice save by Collins right out the break. Here come the Avalanche up the near sideboards, right side, speeding forward. It's taken away. Seegert had it, taken away by Endel. He'll get it forward, up along the right side. Branson and offsides on Egan.
Called that kind of close, I think, because Egan stopped his motion He was right on the blue line, so I was a little surprised they called that offsides. I thought that was a headsy play by Egan. It's good communication by the Hilltoppers, honestly, because they knew they had an odd man rush.
We got 33 and a half minutes left in this game, so certainly not over. And well, you score a goal every 10 minutes, you're back in it.
That's right.
Avalanche trying to move it forward. They do get it into the attacking zone, but it's slowed up by the Ana defense and offsides, I think.
I don't know. Maybe the referee got distracted by Jitterbug. Not sure. I didn't really see an offsides.
I didn't see what went on there, but we got a face-off. That's won by the Hilltoppers.
I mean, I'd blow the whistle if this song was on too, I guess. I don't know.
Egan's back there. He'll pick it up. He'll center a pass over to Logan Sutter, who's moving forward along the left side. He had it knocked away that time. Good defense by Corbin Meyer, getting in his space. Jax Hendrickson will send it around the boards. Onalaska Crosse sends it back in. They keep it in. Egan with a shot. Pad save by Collins. Hilltoppers keep in the clear chance. Collins again with a save, that time with the stick as he slid over left to right. Avalanche trying to get it out, they can't. Egan keeps it in. Knocked away by Meyer. Now Egan gets it forward. Hilltopper centering pass and a chance with a backhand that time for Witzik. Another chance, no. Hilltoppers still on the attack here. Just a couple minutes into our second period. They lead 3-0.
Yeah, Jackson Egan is such a great player. Really, just a smart, headsy player.
Here's Soderberg moving forward. He's down to the ice. Avalanche trying to clear. They cannot. Kept in again by the Hilltoppers. Moving along the left side, a shot off the shin from Marceau. Avalanche have been on the defense for feels like a minute or two now, and they finally cleared out all the way down. Tripp's going to have to watch it go past him just to make sure it didn't scoot into the net and it's icing.
Yeah, smart job by Tripp, though, to kind of let that puck go across that end line to get the icing. So now the Hilltoppers will have another possession in the Avs zone, and they've started off this period pretty hot again, with their aggressiveness. I'm surprised that they didn't convert a couple of those rebounds that were left out in front by Collins, but I expect if that continues that this could become a high-scoring game for the Hilltoppers because they're very, very opportunistic.
Here's a long shot at the time of the Hilltoppers, just pushed off to the side by Collins. And the Avalanche trying to set something up, but a turnover in their own defensive zone. They get it back, though, and clear it in the neutral zone. Onalaska Crosse is all over the puck right now. Avalanche cannot keep the puck on their sticks. There's a save right into the chest of Collins. Good chance by Andel. Another face-off.
Andel's had a couple of those tonight. He seems to always be around the puck. He's a pretty smart player, and, that time saw the puck kind of trickling around, tried to make a play on it.
Puck tied up on the face-off. Andel has it, trying to turn and shoot. It was deflected in the left side of the net. Another centering pass. No one's there for the Hilltoppers. Scoots through the far side boards, and the Avalanche trying to move forward. Taken by the Hilltoppers, though, and here they come again. Branson up the right side, looking. He'll try a shot, saved by Collins. Puck loose out in front, and the goal comes unlodged.
Yeah, Collins kind of got away with one there, but really good break opportunity here for the Hilltoppers. Good save. Rebound was attempted. Andel tried to get the loose puck in front. Collins doing a good job tracking it.
Face-off won by the Hilltoppers.
Nice move.
Has shot, I should say, deflected by Smith off the shot by Soderberg. High. Over the net. Big hit going down to the ice. Hendrickson. He collects in a rebound, and they're going to disallow the goal as they're going to say the goal was off of its lodging again.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a break right there. Because I think Collins didn't knock it off on purpose. It was the defense that kind of, all the chaos in front of the net knocked that puck off. But that was an open net and a big opportunity for the Hilltoppers.
So no fourth goal for the Hilltoppers. Instead, they'll get another face-off in their zone, and they'll win another face-off. Collecting, Hudson Smith trying to go right side. He was looking for Soderberg. He's got it back behind the net, tied up with a couple of Avalanche. Puck finally squirts out over the right side. Avalanche trying to do anything they can to get on some offense. Hilltoppers have dominated the time of possession here in this period already.
Good
Over
pass.
the right side, shot by Soderberg, deflected off the body of Hendrickson. Avalanche get into the neutral zone. Egan trying to move forward. Puck loose and sent into the attacking zone for the Avalanche, but it's just Hilltoppers back there. Now it's a turnover in the neutral zone. Avalanche send it through.
Yeah.
So make a line change.
Soderberg and Egan are both just really solid defensemen. It's really smart.
Smith sends it forward, but to the Avalanche. They're trying to move forward, trying to get something going here. Kind of almost feels like a power play for the Hilltoppers. Deflected away, now here moving forward. Souter trying to shoot, he scores! It's felt like a power play, and the Hilltoppers finally capitalize. They've had the puck in their attacking zone the entire period, and now they lead 4-0.
Yeah, another turnover by the Avalanche, and a good job by Hudson Smith to get it in the zone. He loses control, but a great job by Souter to pick that up and put it in the back of the net on that one. Goals, he scores them. Meh.
That comes at the 4:29 mark in the period. It did feel like a power play, did it not?
It did. I mean, this whole period's felt like a power play so far for the Hilltoppers. They've really come out with a sense of urgency and trying to put this game away.
Shots on goal, 7-1 so far this period. Here the Avalanche on the attack. Eckelberg. Chance for the Avalanche, but it's tied up and covered up by Tripp very quickly.
I feel like that whoever's playing the music at the Omni Center took my mixtape from when I was like 15 years old and just thrown it on.
Well,
I mean,
maybe they did.
What is going on here? I just need my dad to start playing Sade and the Chieftains. No, this is great. I would just complain if my dad started playing his music louder than mine because his was more calming. And I didn't want to be calm.
Sounds like you're complaining.
No,
about
not
the
really.
music here tonight.
No, just my dad's music. Love you, Dad.
Avalanche have it. Backhanded shot. Wide right of the net that time from Siegert. Longest the Avalanche has had the puck on their sticks in quite some time. Here's a chance out in front. No one really there for the Avalanche, and here come the Hilltoppers. Egan moving forward, center ice, over to the right side, skating in, moving across, slides it through, he scores!
That was a beautiful move.
Jackson Egan goes end to end, and it's 5-0 Hilltoppers.
Wow, Jackson Egan really just did this on his own, and you could see he's just got great ability, great hands right here, good head fake, forehand shot, top shelf. There must have been some magic in that curved stick that he found.
I hope people are catching on to the theme today.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious.
I don't know.
It's better than the karaoke singer at my place of business today.
The chance again for the Hilltoppers as they move forward. Turnover in the neutral zone, though. They get it right back. Here comes Tomaszek up the right side. He's trying to wrap around the net. He does, looking for somewhere to go with it. Up towards the top, Soderberg kept it in. Now it's out. Hilltoppers will send it in to reset everything.
Yeah, Soderberg wanted to take that shot. He's mad at himself.
Avalanche moseying around their defensive zone, trying to find a way to clear. They have not been able to clear the puck tonight. It's been a challenge. Centered around the boards here, 10:45 to go. It is 5-0 Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op. Onalaska, Logan, and Central. Centering pass, nobody there for the Avalanche, although they kick it to themselves now after a deflection. Over along the right side, here's Franzini moving forward. Now he'll back off of it. Goes behind the net. Micah Vale back to Franzini, right side. Franzini tries to go back to Vale. It gets to him in the left corner. He'll try to go back to the right corner, although no one is there for Aquinas Holmen. They keep it in their attacking zone, trying to get something going here tonight. Back towards the blue line, passing miscommunication. Sent back in behind the net. Back there, Trevor Arrett. Great to see him back on the ice after getting hit pretty hard earlier on. Avalanche have it again. Good push by Tomaszek, and he slowed up the Avalanche attack, allowing the Hilltoppers to make a full line change.
Yeah, that was great timing on that line change.
Interception by Egan keeps it in the Hilltopper attacking zone. It squirts out. It's a race to the puck over near the left side. First one back there is the Hilltoppers trainer. Trainer has it, skips it forward, and it's into the neutral zone. Moving forward is Marceau. Zach Marceau, right side, tries a shot. Good stick save by the defender, Eckelberg, that time. Just stuck his stick and made great contact with the puck and the stick of Marceau. Marceau comes away with the puck. And again, Eckelberg takes it away from him. Good defensive possession by Eckelberg. He sends it into his attacking zone, and that is a huge hit into the boards, and that is a penalty on Egan.
Man, Egan is just like a tractor truck, man. That guy just got great feet, good awareness. That was a heck of a hit. He's going to get called on that one.
Aquinas Holmen coaching staff, I don't think, are very happy with that hit. That was a railroad collision into the boards right down in front of us. Any chance it's a major?
We'll find out here in a minute. I mean, it's possible.
I guess it's a minor based on the quick deliberation.
Well, not only that, he probably wouldn't be playing in this game if it was a major. They'd probably eject him because high school hockey, they don't allow unsafe play.
It is a minor with 9:06 to go. And I think that is what Charlie Marshall is talking to, Avalanche head coach, talking to the officials about.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be argued it was maybe an unsafe play.
Because maybe if the head's down, you know, that right there is, you know, grounds for that. I mean, but the call's been made already.
Right.
It's kind of hard to change it up at this point. They definitely have an argument, I think.
Not that Egan was trying to make a dirty
think,
play.
I don't think he was trying to.
I think part of it, he fell. Eckelberg fell. Coach Marshall shaking his head. Doesn't like the answer he got or the decision. It's a minor, but a power play here for the Avalanche. Chance for him to get on the board. Scooping around the outside. Siegert from left to right. Lost control. Hilltoppers clear. Mendel hounding on the defensive side, really pushing up forward. Here come the Avalanche. Barth moving up. He's got it along the right side. Looking, Barth trying to wrap around the net. He does. Gets it up back towards the blue line. Pass over along the right side. Mishandled that time by Siegert. He lost control. Eckelberg couldn't get it.
Look out.
And here comes Branson up the left side. It's him and Collins. Shot! Missed it wide left. Maybe a stick save that time by Collins. I don't know if it was going to go in either way. The Hilltoppers are wasting some time here. And offsides is called.
How about the angle on that shot, though? Branson definitely tried to go glove side a little above, you know, the difficulty realm on that one. That was a tough shot, but the speed on Liam Branson was evident on that play. He almost single-handedly took that coast to coast. Oh, this wasn't on my mixtape.
1:10 left in the power play. Shocks me.
Yeah. When was it? Mid-2000 song? Or yeah.
Avalanche, man, trying to get something going. They trail 5-0. They're in the power play with 1 minute to go. 50 seconds now. Puck back behind the net. Arrett up top. I'll get over left side. Here's a chance that time by Meyer, but he missed it wide right. Never got into the crease. Trying to send one on that Vale. Wide left. Here's Franzini moving along that side. Here's Vale. He'll rip a shot. One-timer deflected by Tripp. Good save by Parker Tripp. Hasn't been tested very often so far. Here's a saucer shot towards the net. Tripp saves it and cleared by the Hilltoppers. 7:20 to go in the period. 14 seconds left on the power play. Maybe one more chance for the Avalanche if they move quick. It's not going to be quick enough as the Hilltoppers take it away in the neutral zone, move it forward. It's going to be a penalty kill for Onalaska Lacrosse. With 7 minutes to go, second period, it's 5-0 Hilltoppers. They're out shooting the Avalanche 23-8. It's a 9-4 advantage in this period. That is a huge hit from Jack Barth that time. Another one of those football players who knows how to hit. Very, very athletic running back for the Vikings, Holmen Vikings. Uses that athleticism out on the ice rink as well. 6.5 to go, second period. Here come the Hilltoppers moving right to left. Fecht trying to center a pass, deflected, nice job by Cal Griffith. He'll move forward along with Barth. Barth to Siegert that time, and the splits by Tripp allows him to make the save. That's a great pass by Barth and a great save by Tripp.
Yeah, the Avs with their best opportunity of the night, and Barth with a great centering pass, but look where Tripp is. Good positioning, sprawls out to cover the posts with his legs, and just makes a really good breadbasket save. Nicely done. Parker Tripp hasn't been challenged much, but that was a beautiful, beautiful save there in net. This wasn't on my mixtape either. I'll stop talking about that. You're welcome.
Hilltoppers win the face-off. They're trying to clear it, and they will here as they move forward. It's a 3-on-2, now a 3-on-3. Branson up along the left side. He's got a goal tonight as well as an assist. He'll get it up top, mishandled, and now maybe a chance for Barth. Him and Egan racing back. Barth looking, he'll try a shot, deflected by Egan. Just got enough of it for Barth to miss the shot.
What a game for Jackson Egan. He is just making play after play after play on both sides of the ice.
Here he is again, moving forward along the right side, dumps it off back behind him. Mandel's going to try a shot, saved by Collins. Egan flips it forward, but Griffith takes it away for the Avalanche. Tried to clear, kept in that time by the Hilltoppers Salmon. Puck still in the Hilltopper zone. Moving forward, Endell picks it up along the right side. Scooping in, pad save by Collins. Kicks it away into the neutral zone. Witzik trying to get it forward for the Hilltoppers. It's sent in, though, by Arrett. Line change for the Avalanche. It's going to nearly work out for him, but it scoots out to Andel in the neutral zone. He's moving up the left side. He'll try a shot, missed it wide right. Of the net with 4:40 to go, second period. 5-0 lead, Onalaska Lacrosse over Aquinas Holmen. 3 goals in the first, 2 so far here in the second period. Franzini looking for somewhere to clear it. He'll go behind his own net, send it forward. And some possession here for the Avalanche. Now it's lost off the stick of Gens. Gets it forward, though, and Weston Meyer moves forward. He's tripped up, falls down to the ice. And it will be a power play again.
Yeah, going to be a trip
for the Avalanche.
Going to be a trip on the Hilltoppers.
It'll go against Connor Fecht, and he will have 2 minutes in the bin. With 4:12 to go, second period.
Yeah, another period controlled so far by the Hilltoppers. Another big power play opportunity for the Avalanche. See if they can get one on the board here. Here's
Barth. He'll try a shot. Getting a stick in the way was the Hilltopper Souter. Puck loose in the Hilltopper zone. Collins will send it away, and the Avalanche moving forward again. Barth speeding forward up along the right boards. He'll try a centering pass. No one there for it. It'll be taken away by
Look out here.
the Hilltoppers, and Tomaszek speeds forward. He lost control of the puck. Collins again knocks it away to the side. Eckelberg sends it forward. Now the Hilltoppers. Egan sends it in. It's going to have to be caught by Collins. And a face-off coming.
Yeah, face-off on the Avalanche end of the ice on their own power play. So smart play by Egan. Yeah, just the time of possession has to be staggering if we could actually get that graphic or number. We have a lot of nice little tricky things, but we don't keep track of that. But the Hilltoppers are dominating in that perspective.
Avalanche do win the face-off, and here comes Aiden Dirks up the left side. Dirks trying to get all the way in the corner himself. It's cleared out by the Hilltoppers into the neutral zone. Avalanche have it again, moving forward. Corbin Meyer sends it through to himself, down to the right side. Now back behind the net, lost control. Good job by Egan to pin him against the boards. And now Egan will fight with a couple of Avalanche. Eventually Dirks comes out with it. Egan hounding him again. Dirks try to center and pass. No one there but Handel for the Hilltoppers. He gets into the neutral zone. 2:50 to go, second period. 40 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Dirks. Dirks sends one in. Tripp will cover it up with 36 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities for the Avalanche. The Hilltopper defense is doing a really, really good job. Jackson Egan is like a one-man wrecking crew out there. I mean, when you said Egan, it's just a constant name that you hear. His pressure on defense, his offensive awareness.
Avalanche here, another chance. Tripp was shielded a little bit, but he was able to slide over and catch the shot off of Eckelberg's stick in another faceoff.
Yeah, good point, because he does have a lot of vision, and that's the one thing that Honest defense is doing a good job is they're giving the goaltender clear lanes with how they're kind of divided up on the ice.
Eckelberg has it again high on the right. He'll go left side. Barth is going to rip a shot. It's off the glove, I think, of Tripp, and now cleared out by the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, good clear by the Hilltoppers. The Avs actually had some really good settle on that offensive possession.
10
good
seconds left in the power play, and the way that it's tied up right now with Smith, it's probably not going to get another chance for the Avalanche. They maybe have one chance here as Barth moves forward over to Siegert, and that will be a penalty kill for Onalaska Lacrosse. Here's Barth. He'll rip a shot. Just missed it wide right. With 2 minutes to go, second period. Big
Nice
hit
chip.
along the boards. Good hit by Franzini. Now moving forward. Hilltoppers, a shot that time by Johnson off the body of Barth. Hilltoppers take over with the puck back in their offensive zone, and will reset. Both teams making a change. Witzik has it in the neutral zone. Moving forward left side. Looking, sends it through. Halting initially, Sam in. Now he's trying to put on some pressure. Avalanche will clear into the neutral zone, and now here's a chance. Mike Gavale up the left side. 2-on-1 with him and Barth. He'll try a shot. Stick save by Tripp. Good solid contact off that stick. Backhanding it forward is Dirks. Avalanche with a little possession here. Now it's taken away. Interception by Marceau. He moves forward left side. Hilltoppers. See what he wants to do with it. He's hit hard again. Another good hit by Franzini. Egan has it. Top of this attacking zone. Missed it high and wide right. Now here's a deflection chance. Nearly able to deflect it in was Corbin Nair. Cleared by the Avalanche. Now here's Egan. He'll slow it up, turn back, deflected away by Dirks. 45 seconds left in the period. Hilltoppers have it, knocked away, and cleared. Neutral zone pickup by Andel. Lost control of it, trying to move it forward, kicks it to himself, and now slid forward by Arrett. 30 seconds to go in the period. 5-0 Onalaska Lacrosse. They have dominated so far here tonight. Barth trying to clear, kept in by Branson. Handel back up top, knocked away by Soderberg. Barth, 15 seconds to go, trying to move forward. Siegert trying to advance the puck. Barth trying to help him out. Barth does saucer one through along the boards. It's knocked off the boards by the glass. Sending the one in Riley, and that will do it for the second period. 5-0 our score on Crosse with 2 more goals in the period, and they have a commanding lead after 34 minutes of play. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with Remax in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with Remax in Onalaska. And at Asa Holmen, check out their snowblowers this time of year. That's the thing you're going to need here pretty soon. A lot of snow on the way this
don't sell your
season.
snowblower.
Asa Holmen, Holmen Drive. 5-0 on Lacrosse over Aquinas Holmen. Game of the week, boys hockey on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
When you're talking steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS 250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983. Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school hockey. 5-0 lead for Onalaska Lacrosse over Aquinas Holmen. Again, it was a quick little period of time that Onalaska Lacrosse played well. Aquinas Holmen played better later in the period, but again, not enough. They trail by 5.
Yeah, and a lot of it is just the time of possession for the Hilltoppers in the offensive zone. They have just been almost like they've paid like 50 years of their mortgage off. That's how long they've been sitting in that offensive zone in this game. And, that time has got to be staggering, when you look at it, from our vantage point, because, when the Avalanche have possessions, they aren't really sustaining it. And that's a credit also to the Hilltopper defense. As soon as the puck is in their possession, they're clearing it or getting it to the offensive zone on the other end, or even to neutral ice to kind of create opportunities. And, for the Avalanche, they're just not sustaining offense. Like, they're getting in and a couple shots and they're out. And when the Hilltoppers are maintaining possession, it's like almost a barrage at times that is going into, that other side of the offensive production. So I'm really impressed with what I've seen from Onalaska in this game. And, Liam Collins is probably going to be happy when this one is over tonight. He'll probably sleep really well. He's been really busy. And, his defense hasn't played horribly. It's just, I think the skill level's a lot different when you look at the Hilltoppers. They got good speed. A lot of their offensive players have great hands. And, man, Jackson Egan, he might be the best player on the ice. Like, his balance offensively and defensively is very impressive. And you can see why he's one of the guys that they count on to really carry this roster overall. So really impressed with what I've seen from the Hilltoppers. For the Avalanche, again, if they want to get back into this one, they're going to have to really just get him in and get him in quickly. But I don't know, because Honest defense has been really good in this one.
Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat steaks, burgers, chicken, and pork chops, and their fresh salad bar is largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet. Take a break. We'll get you the goals from period number 2. When we come back, it's 5-0 on La Crosse over Aquinas Holmen. Game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also, our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Put the strength of a leader in retirement planning to work for you. Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, will work with you to develop a financial plan and track progress toward your goals. A 2025 Forbes Best in State Wealth Management Team right here in the Coulee region. Visit their website at hansonprivatewealth.com. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee may lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, but can help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your winter project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. All right, take a look at the goals in period number 2, both scored by the Onalaska Hilltoppers. First goal came at the 4:29 mark. It was a goal by Logan Souter, his second goal of the night. It was unassisted. The next goal came just under a minute later. It came at the 5-minute, 21-second mark, and it was Jackson Egan. He also with an unassisted goal, and it was a really nice individual effort from Jackson Egan to score the 5th goal for the Hilltoppers. Right now, Onalaska leads the shots on goal total 25-13. The second period was 11-9 in favor of the Hilltoppers. So our goal scorers tonight: Andel, Souter, Branson, Souter, and Egan. Scotty, quick, how can Aquinas Holmen patch some things up and get some positive momentum towards the end of this one?
Yeah, they just got to come out and just start playing with just an urgency to get back into this game, because right now they're getting outclassed on the ice. I mean, just be very honest. I mean, the Hilltoppers have done a great job offensively. They're very opportunistic, and defensively, they're giving a lot of not a lot of good looks for the Avalanche to convert. And Parker Trips played well when he's had opportunities.
Bubbler, an antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. And Union State Bank is proudly supporting local athletes who make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. The final 17, third period, is coming up in just a couple minutes right here on ESPN Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from the Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning is a local family-owned company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. They provide free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. Place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. They have made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. 5-0. Onalaska lacrosse has been all over Aquinas Holmen here tonight at the Onalaska Omni Center. It's been little spurts. The second period was dominated in terms of time of possession for the Hilltoppers, but both of their goals came in a 52-second period of time. So they scored quickly in those two goals. In the first period, they scored 3 goals, and they came within 1 minute and 43 seconds of each other. So they've had 5 goals, but they've come in quick little bunches, although they've really dominated possession for most of this game.
Yeah, and really it was early in the period in both these periods, and you can tell like the legs, as the period goes on, they kind of wear themselves down just because probably of the intensity that they're trying to score within that time frame. But overall, like the production has been there, and defensively they've been really good. For the Avs, they just they haven't, like we keep saying, they just aren't sustaining any offense, and I think a lot of it is it's just where the Hilltoppers are defensively and their positioning defensively, where there's not a lot of sustained possession time because of the fact that they're just getting rubbed out of the plate, and the backboards, or loose pucks are just being, not going their way and going the way of the Hilltoppers, and they're taking advantage. And honestly, I think there's a difference in skill set. I do think the Hilltoppers are a little bit of a faster team. You probably can see that in how they're skating. But man, we were kind of talking off air a little bit about the Hilltoppers and the last time they won a conference title. It's been a long time, right?
Yeah, it's been this will be 3 years without one. If they didn't win it this year, it'd be 4 years.
Yeah, for them that's a long time.
Yeah.
And honestly, this team looks like they're legit. So we'll see how this period goes. You never know. In any sport, it can change, but it has to be a monumental shift in order for the Avalanche to get back into this game.
4 years would tie their longest streak. If you look back, we got the banners hanging. 4 years would be the longest streak in between conference championships, back when it was 1997 and to 2002. So they won in 97, they won in 02. They didn't win in between them. That's the longest streak they've ever had.
Yeah.
That's for a lot of schools. Yeah. They would be begging for that kind of success. But
absolutely.
You look above that banner, 06, 08, 09, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Ebner
18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, they won conference championships each of those years. And then back-to-back years for this Avalanche squad in 22 and 23. And then last year, Thomas Sparta was able to squeak out the conference championship.
Yeah, there's a reason why Tim Ebner is doing a lot of scouting for a lot of hockey teams. He's a pretty good coach. And, Dean Lonsborough also hit one of his long-term assistant coaches doing the same. And both those guys were just tremendous. And I know they're trying to restore the glory here in Onalaska. We do have a new goaltender in net. I believe Dane Adams is taking over in net for the Avalanche. It looks like that Liam Collins is done for the night.
So a little extra delay getting ready for this third period because the ice isn't cooperating as much.
You understand the goal call theme tonight, right? Are you getting it?
Yeah, it's something like 4th of July, like something like that, right? Like fireworks or something.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know if there actually is a theme for that, but we're going to go with it.
Well, the ice has froze over just enough as we are ready for play again. Here's a shot. Ooh, that's a nice shot, just high and wide, just over that left corner of the net from Carter Johnson. Hilltoppers on the attack, shot by Branson, deflected. Puck loose again. Here's another shot by Andel. Saved by the new goalie, Dane Adams, the junior from Holmen. Here's a shot way high and wide that time by Siegert. Kept in by the Avalanche. Now the Hilltoppers will saucer one into the neutral zone, high and rainbowing forward. Avalanche collect, now taken away by the Hilltoppers. Fecht. One side to the other. He finds Branson, right side. Back to Fecht, centering, back over to the right side. Johnson trying to find Witzik on a cut left side. It wasn't there. Hilltoppers will have to reset. Puck just sits in the Hilltopper defensive zone. It's picked up by Dirks for the Avalanche, and he'll just have to send one in because his teammates were in the middle of a change. Hilltoppers cleared out into the neutral zone. Avalanche looking to get something going here. Maybe try to put a little pressure on the Hilltoppers. You never know what a little pressure can do, but they do trail 5-0, so they are running out of time quick. Avalanche are keeping the puck out of their defensive zone so far, and that's the announcer jinx. But it's icing because
so you're saying
they'll get it back in their attacking
pressure
zone.
can create diamonds or high hospital bills. Is that what you're trying to say?
You know, that's crazy. I was thinking the exact wording there.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure. You know, some of those.
How'd you do that?
Some of those passes into the neutral zone that were a little high and angular. I was looking for the drape that used to go in the middle of the Omni Center. The Tim Ebner Memorial drape used to call it because he loved that thing so much, let me tell you. It's his favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Closest thing we have to that is the American flag that is hanging down now. Avalanche keeping the pressure on a little bit. They haven't got a shot on goal yet this period, but they are keeping the pressure on and keeping the attacking zone. Here's a centering pass. Got it all the way through the right side. Sending it back through that time is Eckelberg, but it was deflected. Now on a stick. Kirchner had it, lost it. Rather, that was Gens. Van Lin sends it through. Gens trying to go get it. Back to Van Lin on the left boards. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Scooping forward, lost control. Puck loose, knocked away, and kicking it forward that time because he lost his stick was Logan Sauter. Now here comes the Hilltoppers. Nice move, as said, by Tomaszek, but a great save by Dane Adams.
Man, Tomaszek almost had a highlight reel goal. Look at the hands on this breakaway. Forehand, backhand, back forehand, almost like he was imitating the Triple Deke from the Mighty Ducks movies. Quack, quack. No flying V yet in this one. You ever seen the Mighty Ducks movies, Aaron?
Long time ago.
Yes.
Probably too long ago to really remember much about it.
See, the thing is, I remember all those movies, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. Where's Julie the Cat Gaffney when you need her in net?
Avalanche moving forward, poked in by Riley.
The quickest glove a movie can ever make. Didn't look that quick to me in the real time, but.
Just trying to send one in on that was Hendrickson. Not enough deflections to matter for Tripp.
Oh, Lacrosse getting a little sloppy in their own zone in this period. The Avs have had some opportunities, but.
Not a shot on goal this period, though, for the Avs.
Correct.
So as sloppy as they've been.
Couple blown tires out here for the Hilltoppers. Almost caused some big turnovers and good opportunities for the Avs.
Puck was tied up on the faceoff. Hilltoppers able to clear to the neutral zone. Sent right back in by Meyer, Corbin Meyer. Holmen Jr. Up the right side. Comes Carter Johnson. He lost it. Now on the break. Here comes Siegert. One-on-one with Tripp. Siegert scores! And the Avalanche are on the board as James Siegert got loose. And a one-on-one, he capitalizes.
Yeah, a mistake in the neutral zone. Taking advantage here by the Avs. And Siegert showing the speed right here. All alone with the goaltender. Love that forehand over in that left corner. That's a great goal for the Avs, who desperately needed to get something here on the board tonight.
It is 5-1 now with 13:23 to go. Never say never, right?
Never say never. Unless you're the Green Bay Packers playoff hopes. Or Super Bowl hopes, I should say. He'll probably make the playoffs.
Hopes, yeah.
He'll lose in the first round now.
Avalanche have it again in the attacking zone. It's the best they've looked tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would agree.
Moving forward, Hudson Smith for the Hilltoppers. Got knocked off the puck. Now here comes Aiden Dirks. He had it knocked away by Smith. Caught in midair by Hendrickson, but offsides.
Yep. Good timing. Hendrickson did a really good job of timing that play. However, a couple of his forwards were lingering in the blue line. Yeah, Onalaska getting a little comfortable here in this period.
Can't get complacent, right?
No. Not even with a 5-1 lead. Look at another turnover.
Nearly a chance converted by Errett. Missed it wide left. Off the light. I think that was Egan who sent it forward and drilled one of the light fixtures, so we'll have a face-off.
See, those are hanging as low as the Tim Ebner Memorial drape. Because those were not here a while ago.
Does the flag lower? Is the flag lower?
The flag
than
is
the
the
lights?
lowest, yeah. Somewhere Tim is smiling hearing that if he's
What
listening.
do you think? One of those, the banners are a little lower than the lights?
Yep. I can't remember how many times he said how much he hated that thing.
But you just said he loved it. Hilltoppers on the move. Nair drops it back.
Nice.
Kept in
Good
nicely
hold.
by Fecht. Nearly did it again with a catch, but now here's a break for the Avalanche. And a shot and way high from Van Lin. Avalanche still have it. It is knocked into the neutral zone, though. Couldn't be quite kept in by Franzini. He lost control of it. Turnover taken away by Marceau. He's moving up the right side. He'll try a shot. Just missed it wide left. Puck into the neutral zone. Hilltoppers have it. Sent back in by Witzik. Here comes Marceau again. Marceau going to try a shot. Glove side to side. Saved by Adams. This shot off the side of the net from Salmon. Now again, Witzik saved by Adams. Onalaska woke up a little bit here in the third period. Stolen in the attacking zone! And a goal and a nice steal and shot and score. Liam Branson, his second of the night.
Yeah, and a turnover off the boards, and Branson doing a good job of going 5-hole here. He just kind of grabs it, the loose puck right off of this turnover and just shoots it right 5-hole on Adams. Yippee-ki-yay, goaltender.
So at 11:26 to go, Liam Branson picks up his second goal of the night, stole it deep in the attacking zone, finished at home past Adams. And it's 6-1 Onalaska Lacrosse over Aquinas Holmen.
And you made a really good point. They were getting really complacent on Lacrosse, and I think they woke up after that last goal.
Corbin Meyer moves forward. Lost control of the puck initially, sends it back behind the net. He'll collect again in the right corner, dumps it back behind him to Jack Barth. He'll send one in wide right, and there's a deflection off the boards. What a pass, and ready for the deflection was James Siegert. He's got 2 goals in the period. What a pass by Jack Barth.
The mystery carom of the Omni Center board has always been in that back corner. And look how it comes off. And right on the stick, that was just a beautiful and aware play by Siegert to make that play. That's a great goal right there, and that Omni Center carom still lives. Such an odd carom off the board, Aaron. Right to Siegert, and he just buried it.
Tripp was looking one way, left that net wide open. Under 11 to go, 6-2 now our score. Here come the Hilltoppers up the right side. A shot this time by Tomaszek. It's deflected by Adams. Good save. Hilltoppers moving forward. How big is that goal from Branson now? He could have had 5-2 with 11 minutes to go. That's certainly not impossible. 3 goals in a 11-minute span. Well, the lead now 4 for the Hilltoppers. A little bit tougher.
Icing.
And icing. It's called a 9:59 to go in our game. 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem, specializing in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting for residential and commercial jobs. Check out all their services at 3in1construction.net.
Tomaszek showing some wheels, though, on that last shift that he was out here, man. He's got some speed.
Avalanche win the face-off. Sent through the neutral zone. Picked up by the Hilltoppers. Trying to get something going. Salmon lost it. Egan's back there. He'll collect the puck calmly. Send it forward off the skate of Salmon. Now it's picked up by Marceau. Marceau off the boards into the attacking zone. Salmon's the one down there. Avalanche are back. Hendrickson will get it out. But to the Hilltoppers. Good pass into space. Marceau along the right side. He'll slow up, avoid a hit from Hendrickson. No, Hendrickson took the puck away. Dumped it back behind the net to his teammate in Griffith. Griffith trying to go forward. And now a penalty is called. I think that is going to go on Corbin Nair. Nope, it's going to go on 16, not 17. Jackson Trainer going to go in.
Interference. The third power play for the Avs tonight. 0 for so far.
This is the 4th power play of the night, 3rd for the Avalanche. There's a takedown. Barth and Endell going down to the ice together. Puck taken by the Hilltoppers. They send it down to force a reset on the Avalanche power play. Avalanche setting up. Now they'll move forward. Here's Dirks. He gets into the attacking zone up along the right side. Turning, and he lost control of the puck. Good poke by Witzik, and he cleared it. And a whistle.
Puck went out of play.
Puck went out of play.
Yep, probably deflected off of someone on the Anna bench and came back in.
Just a glancing blow probably, and the Hilltoppers take advantage. They win the faceoff and send it down. It's got to be covered by Adams, and he'll send it back, and they'll reset. Avalanche moving forward with Siegert. He's got 2 goals in the period. Moving forward, looking for a third, left side. Now he'll slow up, turn back behind him. He'll keep it on his stick. Dump it over on the right side. A good rifle from Franzini, but it's wide left of the net. Picked up by Barth in the neutral zone. Avalanche reset, looking to get a power play goal here. 45 seconds left on the power play.
Good clear. Yeah, just not enough sustained pressure by the Avs.
Corbin Meyer moving forward right side. Taking it by himself, looking. Lost control, or a pass maybe deflected that time. Here on the near side. Kept in by Van Lin. And now cleared again by the Hilltoppers with 18 seconds to go.
Guess
maybe
who?
one chance.
Jackson Egan.
Avalanche got to move quickly though. 10 seconds left. They'll go near side. Van Lin looking, working. 5 seconds left on the power play. Looking, cross ice pass, and it can't quite be handled by Gens. Lost control. Now here come the Hilltoppers. 4-on-2, moving up the left side. Here is Egan. Lost it. Now here come the Avalanche. 2-on-4. They'll just send one in, triple catch, and dump it off to his teammate. Here comes Soderberg. 6:50 to go in our game. 6-2 lead on Onalaska Crosse over Aquinas Holmen. Picked up Siegert on the run. Again, 2 goals in the period, both goals for the Avalanche. Looking for a hat trick at some point. Puck loose in the Hilltopper defensive zone, taken by the Avalanche. Good pressure by Aiden Dirks. And now it's cleared. And icing with 6:26.
A good clear by the Hilltoppers. Avs starting to get some feet down offensively. It's a great period by James Siegert. Haven't, talked a lot about the Avs tonight because offensively they've been pretty much in control as far as not getting a lot of opportunities. Siegert's been great.
Moving up the left side are the Hilltoppers. Salmon sent it in offside.
Offsides.
So.
Yep.
(32-15), the shots on goal advantage tonight for Onalaska lacrosse. Does that feel like a fair number based on what you've seen tonight? Or
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Onalaska lacrosse has had some moments where they've had a lot of second chance opportunities on rebounds, like the sustained pressure offensively. There's a reason why they pulled Liam Collins. He's seen enough.
Hilltoppers trying to go on the attack. Had it knocked into the neutral zone. Smith over to Fecht. Avalanche get it into the neutral zone again. Witzik trying to collect. Will sign it in. Taken by the Avalanche, though, behind the net. Eckelberg to Van Lin. And he'll start to move forward with some pressure. Got it up into the neutral zone for Weston Meyer. Now the Hilltoppers take it in their defensive zone. Tomaszek wrapping around the net. Back over on the near side. Fecht gets it left side. Back to Witzik. Deep in the corner. Trying to get it back up top for Sauter. Couldn't. Knocked away behind the net. Eckelberg takes it for the Avalanche. Sauter kicks it to himself. Then lost it. Trying to fight for it again. Avalanche, Meyer, pick it up. Here they come, intercepted by Sauter in the attacking zone. He just flipped it forward, didn't have any play.
That's going to change. I was going to say he'll shoot it.
Shot wide left from the Hilltoppers. They'll collect back behind the net. Working on it is Clayton Hyman. Chance out in front, can't keep completed. Here's a chance for Trainer. His shot was deflected, stick on stick, and a whistle deep in the corner.
I love how Jackson Egan stays in front of the puck. You notice that he's always in front. He's never behind. He's always aware where it's going to be, and he stays in front. He makes a lot of really chippy, good plays that you don't talk about, but he's always in front of the puck.
Ooh, nearly a sneaky chance there for the Hilltoppers. Saved by Adams, and here come the Avalanche. Moving up left side, Dirks. Dirks with some speed, trying to turn the corner, lost the puck. Siegert trying to drop it back. It's tied up in that left corner. Egan fighting for it. Checks Siegert into the boards. Puck deflected into the air. Tripp will catch it with the glove. With 3:55 to go, 6-2 lead for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, again, they've just really controlled time of possession here in this game. The Avs have had a little bit better offensive output in this period, but overall, it's been all on the lacrosse in this game.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Up along the right side, Branson with a shot. He had one-on-one with Adams. He made the save. Adams jumps out and grabs the rebound. And a nice little showing here from Adams in this period.
This is a great save right here by Adams. And a one-on-one opportunity for Branson looking for the hat trick.
Branson, a
great sprawling save.
Goal number 3 in the first period. He has goal number 6, the first one here in this period for Onalaska lacrosse. He and Logan Sauter were both with 2 goals. Grayson Endell and Jackson Egan with the other 2 for the Hilltoppers. Siegert has both goals for the Avalanche tonight, both in this period. Within 2.5 minutes of each other. Avalanche will move it forward into the attacking zone. Kick back into the neutral zone by Egan. Picked up by Branson. He had it knocked away. Nice defense with the stick poke by Luke Boberg for the Avalanche. Now here's Jack Barth moving forward. His shot's wide of the net. And it deflects all the way back down the ice to the Avalanche defenseman in Jax Hendrickson, the Luther senior. The lone Luther kid on this Aquinas Holmen Plus co-op. It's mostly a Holmen team with a few Aquinas players mixed in. One Luther player, Jax Hendrickson. One GET player, Micah Vale. And one Cochrane-Fountain City player, Trevor Arrett.
Yeah, like you said, predominantly Holmen kids. A lot of familiar names from football season on this roster for the Avs.
Right off the face-off, saved by Adams. We'll have another one.
Yeah, talk about a opportunistic puck. Just kind of floating into the zone there. Kind of wonder if someone's going to pick that up and put it in the back of the net.
Off the face-off, a chance for Witzik. It's saved by Adams.
Ooh.
Couple guys slipping and sliding far side. Now up the right side, here come the Avalanche. Jackson Riley, good pass, and just unable to keep it on the stick was Trevor Arrett on the pass. Back up top, sending one in. Deflection. That was a no-look deflection by the defender, I think. That'll work in the Hilltoppers' favor as moving forward is Soderberg. Paul Soderberg, and offside's called. They're going to get Nair, who is over offsides. And a line change for both sides.
Yeah, Nair doesn't like the call, but it was the right call. He was just kind of floating around aimlessly in the zone there and got caught.
Avalanche come away with the puck. Lost control. There's going to be a delayed penalty here. A shot and a score! Somehow that deflected in. Jack Franzini from way out near the blue line. Deflected, I think, harmlessly off a defender's shoulder and right past Tripp into the net with 2 minutes to go, third period.
See it here. Yep, it went off of, I believe, the backside of Clayton Hyman right there. And Tripp couldn't see it. And Jack Franzini just got a membership to the Slapper of the Month Club.
Well, the Avalanche kind of woke up a little bit this third period. 3 goals in the period. They got it into a 6-3 game. Now, a big goal by Liam Branson for the Hilltoppers at the 5-minute mark of the third period. Got it back to a 4-goal lead. Otherwise, this would be a 2-score game with 2 minutes to go. It would take a lot, but the Avalanche could at least put a little more pressure on. On a reach tonight, but the Avalanche put up a little fight here. Witzik had it knocked away. Taken by the Avalanche. Sends it forward. It's picked up by Fecht. He'll get it up to Hudson Smith, who will clear it. And it's going to be, well, Adams touched it. It was going to be icing, but he touched it before it was going to be icing. Hilltoppers into the neutral zone. They'll pass it around, trying to waste some time here. There's under a minute to go. Post-game coverage we'll have for you. We'll go through all the goals tonight. We'll get Scotty Sauce. Ooh, nearly a misdirected deflection by teammates. Almost scoring a goal on their own goalie, and Parker Tripp would have been an own goal. Wouldn't have even been close to an Aquinas player, a Holmen Aquinas player. We'll get Scotty's thoughts on the game. We'll get you the stats in terms of the goals scored, shots on goal. We'll get you our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game. That'll be Jackson Egan. We'll talk with the Hilltopper senior.
Adams with a nice save.
Defenseman.
Souter sitting right in that high percentage scoring area. Got a nice pass. He couldn't put it away. The Hilltoppers going to come away with another win, stay undefeated.
Face-off won by the Avalanche. Cal Griffith comes away with it. Tries to clear. Kept in by the Hilltoppers. Now into the neutral zone. 7 seconds to go. Avalanche send it forward. Egan catches, drops it to his feet, and he'll dump it into space, and that will be the end of our game tonight. 6-3 is the.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kendhammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kendhammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Welcome back into the Onalaska Omni Center here on ESPN Lacrosse as we are getting into our post-game coverage. Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN Lacrosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and on the ESPN Lacrosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. Tonight we had boys hockey for you on the air, and the Onalaska Lacrosse Co-op was able to beat the Aquinas Holmen Co-op here tonight by a final score of 6-3. Onalaska Lacrosse able to outshoot the Avalanche tonight, 35-16. That's a big difference in the match tonight. In the game tonight, they had a lot of that possession. A lot of the puck on their sticks here tonight. They took advantage of it early, had 3 goals in the first period within a minute, 43 seconds of each other, had 2 goals in the second period within 52 seconds of each other, and that was the difference. So Onalaska Lacrosse victory, they stay undefeated. They're 4-0 on the year, and they lead it, and they are 4-0, and they win it, I should say, by a final score of 6-3. We will get to Scotty's thoughts. We'll get you to all the goal scorers and assisters, and we will get to the Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact Kevin Carlson. We will talk with Jackson Egan, or so we hope. We will talk with Jackson Egan, our Player of the Game. He had a goal in this game. He also was all over the place on defense. He seemed to be everywhere and made a couple of big hits, maybe a couple of big steals, and had a really nice goal that we'll ask him about here coming up in just a few minutes. Post-game coverage continues right after this on ESPN Lacrosse.
Hi, it's Casey Vergine with Hansen and Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Coulee region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region.
Roads Bar and Grill, your perfect landing spot after the game or anytime. Delicious burgers, sandwiches, and check out Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor and their new arcade, Crossroads Bar and Grill, Onalaska. 6-3 the final score on Lacrosse. All over Aquinas Holmen tonight, especially early. 3 goals in the third period for the Avalanche, so they made a little push towards the end, or at least getting some positive momentum. But, Scotty, your thoughts on what we saw tonight?
Oh, I thought Lacrosse really controlled this game. I thought the third period, though, the Avs really made a game of it, started to get their footing a little bit. I think also, I think the Hilltoppers let off the gas a little bit in the third period. I didn't see as much intensity defensively as they had in the first 2 periods of the game, but they held on at the end, and Seegert tried to make a game of it, had a couple really good shots and really good opportunities, and a couple of that weird carom off that. I keep saying it, these boards back here, it's always been known right at that spot where the Zamboni comes out. There's a weird spot. It comes off of the carom, and it comes off weird, and that goal was just right to the stick of Seegert, but he made the most of it. And the Avs, tried to make a game of it, but overall on Lacrosse just way too much. I thought they were more sound. They have better skill set. I'm really impressed with the defenseman. Jackson Egan, our player of the game, was one of them. I really thought overall they played well tonight. And I also really enjoyed the play of Paul Soderberg, who I think they were a good tandem back on the ice. A lot of speed on this roster for the Hilltoppers. I think that they're going to be a team that we got to watch here as the season goes on, because, of course, we're going to have another game with them down the stretch, and then I believe possibly playoffs down the road. We'll have to see how that goes. But, I mean, this is a pretty good team. The Parker Tripp, I thought played pretty well. There were some moments, so I think, if he lets up some loose pucks and rebounds in front of the net, he's not as quick to capitalize. And I think teams that can really take advantage of those opportunities in the garbage area can really maybe take advantage of that as we go down the season. And I'm sure maybe other coaches watching that tonight maybe saw the same thing I saw, that he doesn't really get back to the puck immediately. He kind of struggles to get his pace getting, back into the net a little bit. But, overall played a pretty solid game. He didn't face a ton of shots, which I'm a little concerned in that aspect. But, again, if you score 6 goals and you're averaging 6 goals a game and you're only allowing 3, guess what? That was the score tonight. Mm-hmm. That's the average. I mean, the odds of success are pretty high, I guess you would say, wouldn't you think, Aaron? Usually the math works out that way.
Yeah, I think usually you win games if you score double your opponent.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
That's generally how it works. So, yeah, that's how it worked today. They won.
Yeah.
Wow, congrats to them. They broke the system, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, or they just played the game that they've been playing all year.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they looked really solid tonight. The Hilltoppers did. For the Avs, I would say both of these teams, if you look at the conference, they're probably put West Salem maybe in there a little bit, but I would say Anna and the Avalanche are probably the best two.
Well,
Spartatome was pretty good too.
Anna certainly put a nice ring on a conference championship start so far. They're 2-0 in the conference.
Toma would be a co-op in hockey.
Yeah. right?
That to me is like the two bitter rivals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just never thought I'd see that day.
Well, this Onalaska lacrosse team, how much of a threat do you think they are to ending their 2-year drought, 3-year drought in the conference?
I think it's a highly probable thing, that, especially after watching them tonight.
If you talk to them, back where they belong.
Yeah, and I think when you look at this program, that's always an expectation. I think for the families and the kids and the coaches before and current, that's always going to be the expectation here is to win. And again, a really good job by the Hilltoppers tonight. They played well, and we'll see how the season goes. But unless something catastrophic happens injury-wise, I really think that they got to be the favorite right now.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take a break. We'll get the goal scorers and the assisters as well, as Onalaska Lacrosse beat Aquinas Holmen tonight 6-3 in the game of the week on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
When you're talking steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS-250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from the Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
When you're talking steel power tools, you're talking the best possible quality. And right now at Ace of Holmen, you're also looking at major savings. Up to $50 off on an MS-250 chainsaw right now, only $379.99. $50 off Magnum backpack blowers, plus savings on handheld blowers. And don't forget, free batteries on select steel power tools. Deals are good until December 31st at Ace of Holmen on Holmen Drive.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Welcome into our post-game coverage. Our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game joined us right now for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holmen. It's Jackson Egan, the defenseman for the Hilltoppers. Jackson had a goal here tonight. We counted, I don't know, we gave you 8 hits, we'll say. I said 9. 9? There you go. 9 big checks into the boards. I'll start there with the hitting and the aggressiveness that you have on that aspect of it. We see a lot in the football season as a tight end and defensive lineman. How much does that season get you ready for this season? How much carryover is there in terms of your aggressiveness and looking for contact?
I'd say a lot. The physicality of football practice and football games, the hitting all the time, it carries over, I think, to the physicality of hockey.
Is it something that you kind of pride yourself on, something that you're going out there looking to do, or is it something that kind of just happens?
For me, it's something that just kind of happens, that if I see some opportunity to hit, I'm going to take it. So.
How about your goal tonight? We were pretty impressive with what you did coming over from our right to our left here, sliding in front of the goalie. And when you're moving down the ice like that and you have that one-on-one opportunity with a goalie, what's going through your mind as you're trying to put in the back of the net?
Not much, really. Just all instinct and feel. Not much.
Just
trying to score.
Yeah. Is there like I guess my question more like, is there a move that you like to do, or is there like, are you playing that in your mind? Like, all right, am I going to go to, you probably have a favorite one, or are you going to go to number 2 or number 3? Are you thinking of that, or are you just kind of like, all right, let's do that one, and you just kind of go with it?
A little bit. It kind of depends on the goalie, the defense, and what they're like. So it depends on what the situation is and what move I can go to.
You guys are 4-0 to start the year. You win tonight 6-3. That's kind of the average that you guys have had. 6 goals, you've given up 3, and you continue to play well early on in the season. What's the conversation like between you guys as players and your coaches in terms of playing the way that you want to?
Just being fast, physical, hard to play against, having lots of energy, working hard. Coach likes to say blue-collar hockey, I guess.
I was going to ask, with a new head coach, is there something a little different this year with the team, or is there a decent bit of symmetry from the last few years?
A decent bit, but I'd say the new thing is the energy, being positive.
Is that something you like? It seems like you like it.
I like it.
The way that you play, the way that you're talking about it right now. Is there talk about conference championships this year? I know we're early on in the season, but you're 2-0 to start the conference year, and you guys haven't won the conference in a couple of years now. I'm sure that's something that is on your guys' mind as the season goes along.
Yeah, it's definitely something we want to achieve as a team. Definitely a goal of ours, and we're off to a good start, I'd say. So.
How much do you pay attention to that also postseason? Is that kind of in the way off in the distance, or do you guys talk about, all right, this is what we need to do better in order to get there? Is that kind of the avenue of thinking about it, or do you guys completely ignore that?
We kind of focus on next game up. We don't really look too far into the future.
All right, Jackson Egan, our Kevin Carlson ANC player of the game. Jackson had a goal tonight. We credited him with 9 big hits and some superior defense here tonight at the Omni Center. Jackson, thanks for coming up. Congrats on the win. We'll talk to you later in the season.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Casey Vergine with Hansen & Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Cooley region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC. Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Cooley region has you set. And Bobcat of the Cooley region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Cooley region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecooleyregion.com.
Bobcat of the Cooley region.
Is it time for retirement planning? Talk with Casey Vergine and the folks at Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice in La Crosse. Get the personal financial advice you need at Hansen & Associates. Ken Hammer, A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations. And Cooley Golf Ball is your family fun place, located at 100 Green Cooley Road in Onalaska. Also a proud sponsor of high school hockey.
Who's that Ben guy that's on there?
Yeah, Ben and Arnie.
They're award-winning broadcasters.
Yep, award winners, big-time award winners. All right, Scotty, we got another game this week. We got a Saturday game for everyone, a Saturday night. Aquinas and Onalaska boys basketball. Onalaska number 2 in Division 2, yep. Aquinas number 6 in Division 3. That's going to be a really good game.
I mean, you're talking heavyweight matchup. You're talking maybe I guess you could say down the road two teams that could be making it to Madison. I think they both have, you know how I feel about Anna. I mean, they showed us how good that they are. We haven't seen Aquinas yet this year, but they have a lot coming back, and they have
defending state champs.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, they're just okay. They're okay. You know, it's going to be a great matchup. They always play each other very tough, and it's always a great basketball game. And now that Micah Parsons is done for the year, we're probably going to have a little bit more interest, I think.
Oh, maybe, potentially.
No, I'm kidding. There's going to be a lot of interest in that game. I'm joking around a little bit, but I mean, in all honesty, it's an area rivalry that usually tells a story about which team is going to be successful down the stretch. So, yes, I think that we're going to be in for a great one, Mr. Morris.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500.
I don't have time to do goal calls for basketball. That'd be way too many.
Yeah, you would have to. Well,
and I also think we'd lose viewership. So, you know, I want to make sure that everybody understands that will not happen on Saturday.
All right, Saturday night. We'll talk to you from Aquinas High School in the Reinhardt Sports Complex. Final score here tonight. Onalaska Lacrosse beats Aquinas Holmen 6-3. Enjoy the next few days, everyone. We'll talk to you Saturday night for boys basketball, Aquinas and Onalaska, right here on ESPN Lacrosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.